Hello everybody. So the Leeson House staff are compiling these little clips at the moment to hopefully offer up some advice and some inspiration for people looking to go into similar fields of perhaps conservation, outdoor education, ecology in the future. So my name's Mike. I have been at Leeson House for 13 years. I started there as senior tutor, and then in more recent years I've become the centre manager. So I've always been fascinated by the natural world. I was born and brought up local to here in the Isle of Purbeck. Only a quadrat's throw from many of the field sites that we currently use at Leeson House. My family have always been fascinated in the natural world, and I suppose that sort of rubbed off on me at a very young age. I remember being down in Devon at Slapton Sands and seeing some people doing some bird ringing, and that really interested me. And a few years later I took up the training, and what with a few things getting in the way in between, like university and things, I finally was granted my licence from the British Trust for Ornithology in 2007. And it's those sorts of qualifications and experience that can set candidates apart from others, particularly at interview. So my bit of advice would be to try and get some sort of experience and qualifications in something unusual, perhaps botany or entomology, particularly if you're going to go into conservation or ecology. So I ended up getting a degree in environmental science. I then worked at a field study centre or an outdoor education centre down in Swanage, which was a lovely year, working outside, learning on the job, learning to work with children, taking children to places such as Dalston, looking at the seabirds down there. And that really inspired me to then go on and get a proper teaching degree. So I ended up doing a year's PGCE course and then becoming a primary school teacher for 3 years, which was fantastic, and I gained an awful lot of experience from that, but I longed to be back outside. So I ended up leaving my teaching job, and fortunately the job as senior tutor came up at Leeson House, and I ended up getting that very luckily. And but just as I got that position, an opportunity came up that I simply couldn't say no to, and that was to join the University of Wisconsin and SEBA, the Foundation for Tropical Conservation, and to join a field trip out on the Galapagos Islands and Ecuador. And that was a fantastic experience, and it was a wonderful flora and fauna to be found out there. So I came back from there and I started working at Leeson House, which is a wonderful place to work, truly inspirational, and it's great to think that the young people that we're working with, we are making a difference in the lives of young people across Dorset and further afield. And it's more than likely that several of these young people per group are having their lives changed, and perhaps they're getting that inspiration to go on and work or get jobs in the outdoors, or perhaps at university, go on and do geography, geology, biology, that sort of thing. And that, knowing that, is truly satisfying. Thank you.